There's a very usual pattern I've noticed among some property buyers in Lagos. And if you've worked in real estate long enough, you definitely would have seen it too. It's that moment when a client comes to you for due diligence. You run the checks for them, and unfortunately, the results come back negative. But suddenly, the same clients who came to hear the truth then start fighting the truth. They begin to argue, they begin to rationalize, they start looking for angles and loopholes. At that point, you can almost tell that they didn't come to you for guidance. They came for validation. They wanted you to rubber stamp a conviction they already had in their heart. Some people do this because they feel uh, I can't be spending money doing due diligence on two, three properties before finding a good one, which I kind of understand, but that's not my fault. That is the cost. That is the cost of protecting millions of naira, which is your millions of naira. Another group does it because of one trusted uncle who has an opinion on everything, and his opinion must always override professionals' report. Imagine this. I tell someone plainly that the land they want to buy is committed for an industrial scheme by the state government. But then the client said, my uncle who lives in that area said there is no issue. People are living there already. Even his house is in the area and they named the street after him. So he knows what he's talking about. In fact, the uncle went as far as assuring him that the government will soon convert everything to residential, like he's the one signing the executive memos in Alausa. But then I wonder, why do people do this? Is it cognitive dissonance? Is it denial? Because they know the truth. They know the truth is harmful. Yet their mind works over time to defend the harmful truth. They downplay the danger, they reinterpret the fact, and they start defending the source of the misinformation, which in this case is the guy's uncle. If you look at it very well, it's the same psychology behind someone knowing their partner cheats, but they keep saying at least they still come home. My dear property buyers, if a professional advises you about the dangers of investing in a particular location, just listen and not do otherwise. Because if the government eventually decide to move to that site one day, none of those my uncle said arguments will matter. This message is especially for diaspora buyers. Stop relying on uncles who have vested interest or uncles who think they know the mind of the government. See, oversabi uncles have put more people into trouble than scammers. If you're spending your hard-earned money, let independent professionals handle your due diligence. People with no emotional attachment. And if you still have doubts after getting the report, fine. Get a second opinion. But get it from another professional, not from someone who stands to gain or lose from your decision.